Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel, and today I have this week's F1 news update, and there is a couple of things to cover this week, so let's just get into them. So first of all, let's go back to the Chinese Grand Prix, and my god, that was a good race. It was really enjoyable. There were so many amazing battles on track. Of course, there were still a few DNFs, but yeah, really good race. Really enjoyed it. The Ferrari battle was intense, terrifying, but also really fun. And it was even enjoyed by both drivers. Leclerc and Hamilton, after the race, both said they really enjoyed the fight. Of course, I was worried a few times that they were going to crash into each other, but thankfully they somehow managed to avoid that. But of course, the big story of the race, 19-year-old Kimi Antonelli, in only his second race of his second season in Formula 1, is a Formula 1 Grand Prix winner. And I could not be any happier. I was so excited. I was so happy for the lad. I couldn't believe it. I genuinely could not believe that it had happened, but it did. And I do think it does have a lot to do with the Ferrari battle going on, because they did kind of let the Mercedes drivers get ahead quite a bit. But that was still a fun battle to watch, but seeing Kimi just fly off into the distance was immense. You know, it was just insane. And this now makes him the second youngest race winner in F1 history, of course. The youngest is still Max Verstappen, and it will probably remain that way until the end of time, I'd imagine. But I do believe he is now the youngest. Kimi is now the youngest pole sitter. So that's one hell of an achievement for him. Now, let's move on to the news that was announced at the Chinese Grand Prix. This is going to come as a surprise to absolutely no one, and frankly, it didn't when it was announced. The Bahrain and Saudi Arabian Grand Prix will not be going ahead. They have been cancelled due to the ongoing war in the Middle East, so there will not be a single Grand Prix in April. After the Japanese Grand Prix next week, there will be nothing until the Miami Grand Prix at the beginning of May. Am I sad about this? Absolutely. But am I also relieved? Yes, because it probably wouldn't be safe. In fact, it almost definitely wouldn't be. So I am very glad that F1 has made this decision. Am I sad that they weren't able to arrange any replacements? Yeah, but with how close to the time they announced it, with how close they were cutting it to the Grand Prix meant to be taking place, it makes sense they couldn't organise any replacement races. So all F1 teams will have a month off for April. And I do believe that Ferrari are going to be running some tests in Monza with some new upgrade packages throughout the month. So that's pretty exciting. I imagine a lot of teams are going to be doing some research and development, as well as actually testing upgrades in April as well. But yeah, that is it for this week's F1 news update. So please, like the video, subscribe to my 9roxhands channels. Her link is down in the description. My sub button is down there. Please click those. Then the bells to get both sets, found notifications, comment as well, because why not? And let me know what you think of what I've talked about today, and if I've forgotten something, please let me know in the comments below. Once you've done that too, please follow me on my social medias. They'll be in the link tree as well in the description below. That is going to be Roxanne's website. And lastly, please do share this video with all your friends so they can join the infinite loop of liking, subscribing, commenting, following, and sharing, and around that loop. And I'll see you all tomorrow with another video. Goodbye.